Here's what's crazy. Most people quit YouTube while it's actually working. If you're judging your content by how many views or subscribers you have, you might be tracking this the wrong way. As I sit here filming this video, this channel is exactly 1 month old. I have 55 views. I've uploaded 42 minutes of high-value content, professionally edited and optimized, and over the last 2 days, there hasn't been a single view. So why is my energy so good? Why am I not worried? It's because I know how it works. I know that most everyone else is going to quit at video 10 or 20 or 30. They're going to feel like nothing's working. They'll think something's wrong, that no one likes their content, or that the algorithm changed. But what most people don't know that I do is that what's happening is not failure. They're actually at a place where everything is working. And by the end of this video, I'm going to show you the 3 ways to tell if your channel is actually growing, even when the numbers say it's not. Over the last 8 years, I've worked with dozens of founders of all kinds, helping them with starting a business, pitch decks, pro formas, marketing plans. And here's what's interesting. The business world reinforces an important YouTube principle. See, founders don't assume things will happen right away. They don't anticipate real traction for 1 to 2 years. So what do they do to prepare for it? Well, first, they understand it's part of the process. Even with the best planning, they have to put in the time and prove themselves to the marketplace. In business, we talk about the Death Valley curve. It's from the 90s, and what it says is that most businesses, like 90%, will fail because they can't survive this massive valley where the business is taking resources, but there's no revenue coming in. It always happens. And it's written into every good business plan. And when I'm working with a founder, we most times assume the valley will be around 2 years. I talk about this in videos on my other channel. See, when you're a startup, you have no data to go on. And many times what you think is working is misleading. You're not getting any feedback at all. You're in this valley, and it's not that you're failing. It's actually where all the momentum is happening, but you just can't see it. This is exactly what's happening to your channel at video 15 or 20. And I've been through it myself and in working with others. So let me show you what actually works and the mindset that can get you through it. It's why you should not give up on YouTube. Think about what I just said. Over 90% of new businesses will fail in the first few years. And most times it's not because the business itself wasn't good. It's because the founder lost their passion and quit. With YouTube, early metrics can lie. Impressions can fluctuate with no rhyme or reason. Suggested traffic will come in random bursts because YouTube is taking its time, quietly testing your content before it delivers it to bigger audiences. And those gaps can be days, weeks, or months. This is why the right plan and vision for your channel is so important. Why having audience clarity matters. You always want YouTube to know exactly who to deliver your videos to, so it can go out there and find more matches. The valley of death in YouTube is a predictable pattern. You might go months with no traction, and then bam, something changes. A video takes off, and you wake up with 100 new subscribers. Then you'll go back and try to reverse engineer that one video to see what was different, only to see that it wasn't even one of your best ones. And this is where YouTube can be utterly frustrating. What I've learned is there's 3 signals that matter early on, more than how many views or anything else. Number 1, the right comments. When someone says, "Great video," or "I like the way you said that," or anything that shows binge behavior, like I talked about in my last video on this channel, The Power of One, where this guy asked me a question that you would only ask if you'd watch the video all the way to the end. Number 2, watch behavior. This means, are people watching more than one video? Are they coming back and staying longer than what's considered average? Number 3, personal growth. Is each video you make easier than the last? Is the scope getting clearer with each script? Are you filming faster? And is the vision of where you're going getting clearer and clearer? See, progress shows up here way before it shows up in any views or subscribers. So much of what's happening you don't see. YouTube is like building an office tower. I told this story in my very last video. I recommend you go back and watch it. Back in my 20s, I watched this 20-story building being constructed, but for the first 12 months, Nothing happened above the ground level. There was this 3-story hole with steel and concrete and pylons to hold all the weight that wasn't even there yet. And if you drove by, you wouldn't even know anything was there. But then, once the foundation was finished, the framework of the building went up at this crazy pace, like 1 floor a week. Your channel is exactly the same. It's going to take time to see the results of your labor. But what you can't see is every video you're uploading is actually strengthening your base. It's why YouTube is so great for personal growth. The journey forces you to learn a number of specific skills. You become better with every script, every filming, every upload. You'll learn resilience, and your perspective will always be evolving. I'm a way better business person today than when I started on YouTube 3 years ago. Because just like a startup, I had to wear all the hats and figure out how everything was interconnected. It's a lot, and it takes time to get there. Once you learn that the foundation work is the most important work, you'll stop getting discouraged by 47 views. You'll start focusing on the skills you're building and the knowledge you're gaining. Yes, it will be hard. You'll get deflated. You'll have to push yourself to keep going. But don't think about your next 10 or 20 videos as anything less than what they are. The steel and concrete that's necessary to rise up. That's what will make you successful on YouTube. A master plan that anticipates the peaks and valleys of the journey. Let me go back to the power of one principle. This is a philosophy everyone should adopt. It's that one real viewer is worth more than 1,000 empty views. My first comment ever on this channel was from a guy who said watching my videos changed how he did business, and it had given him an opportunity that really helped his family. I had a tear in my eye when I read it. I experienced the power of one. One video, one person, one life influenced, one family helped. And that comment motivated me as I was going through my death valley. And it's why getting people to comment on your videos as soon as possible matters so much. So here's a thought. What if you didn't think about it as content creation and instead how you can help people? And if anything I'm saying here is even a little bit helpful, please hit the like button and leave a comment below. I'm not going to hound you or stalk you on social media, but as you know, it helps YouTube push this video to other people, ones that need the help. Here's what's actually happening when it feels like you're hiking across Death Valley in 100-degree sun with the vultures circling and no water. It's dangerous because it's where 90% of people quit YouTube. They'll be at video XYZ. They haven't had a breakout. The doubt is setting in and they're comparing themselves to everyone else. Then the algorithm will give them a little spike and then it'll pull back. Right as they think things are changing, it drops again. And this messes with their head because they don't know what to think. But what's really happening is YouTube is actually testing and analyzing. And then sometime later, maybe even the next video, it'll do it again. Another spike before it flatlines again. Each time it learns a little bit more about your content, about your audience, and how to match them together. And when you understand that this is normal, you stop getting blown up every time your video gets 47 views. Now, to help the algorithm move faster, it's vital to have a solid brand strategy and messaging and alignment across all elements of your channel. And that's why it's good to have an unbiased third party take a look at your channel and make suggestions. Now, if what I'm talking about here is happening with your channel, here's what not to do. Don't drastically change your niche or start following trends or over-optimize or make content for a new viewer persona. As long as your foundation is solid and your strategy is sound, you'll want to stay right where you are. This will protect everything you've already built. One thing you can do is revisit your value statement. Are you delivering on exactly what you said you would? Look at your target persona. Is your content being made for that entity or are you jumping around? By the way, if you don't know what those are, go back and watch video 2 and 3 on this channel. Having these things hyper-defined is critical to your overall success. And if you want help with any of this, let's jump on a 30-minute one-on-one call and work through it. So, here are 4 things that will keep you grounded as you move through the early phase of YouTube. Number 1, stay consistent. Too many people make the mistake of switching things up, and that only confuses the algorithm and makes everything take longer. Number 2, work on getting better with every video. Editing, audio, script quality, storyline. Make each upload an improvement over the last. Number 3, keep your strategy intact. You can make small navigational changes, but keep everything else right on course. Number 4, be patient. Let YouTube do its thing and keep learning what it needs to. It will take a long game mentality. It will take perseverance and commitment, but keep reminding yourself it's one of the best assets you can create for your brand. YouTube rewards effort. For anyone wanting to share their message with a larger audience, I believe it's the best platform in the world. So stay the course, don't lose hope, and I encourage you to download my free YouTube growth guide in the link below. YouTube doesn't have to feel like failure. You just need to plan for it. Thanks for watching till the end. I appreciate you, and I recommend you watch this one next.